Hey everyone, Jeff here from the Trek Planner. Thank you for joining me on today's adventure. Today's going to be something of an exploratory video. I think I found a Chacoan road on some LIDAR maps.
What is a Chacoan road? Well, first, let's talk about Chaco Canyon. Chaco Canyon, located in northwestern New Mexico, was a major center of ancestral Puebloan culture between 900 and 1150 AD, known for its massive stone buildings and complex society. The Chacoans also built an extensive network of engineered roads, known as Chacoan roads, that stretched for miles across the landscape. While some of the roads clearly connected distant communities to Chaco, their exact purpose, construction methods, and symbolic meanings remain a mystery to this day.
We're going to drive up there and see if there's any hints that we can find on our own untrained ways that we can see if this is a Chacoan road. At least get some really cool drone shots and videos. So I'm very excited to be here to see what this is. Glad you're part of the Trek Planner. Let's go up there and see what's going on. All right, so I just got here. I have to pull out my GPS, but I think it's over here somewhere. Those are cow tracks and deer tracks. There's a deer out here. I saw a baby deer and a mommy deer running around, so that was pretty cute. So anyway, I'm gonna grab my backpack. I have a few GPS coordinates, and this first one I have to hike a little ways to get to the actual road part. So let's do that, and we'll get going. So we are already off to a great start. So I just looked over here, saw this little shiny thing right here. This is a piece of pottery just right off the side of this little game trail. That is a great sign for us. Look at that. Some more pieces. Oh, more pieces. So I see these piles of rocks, and I'm thinking lithic scatter, but they're kind of big rocks. And they're very random. Like there's not really any rocks out here. Doesn't mean anything necessarily. Maybe it's just like a marker where a rancher came by. I could see there's a aluminum can. And I wonder if a rancher just made a little pile of rocks, put a stick here saying, hey, this is my land. I don't know. Yeah, I see another piece of pottery right here. Looks like blackware. I often get asked how much planning actually goes into one of my adventures. And the answer is a lot. Sometimes I spend weeks digging through information, research papers, maps, anything I can get a hold of to learn more about the place I'm going to. Information was kind of scarce on this area I'm at right now. I managed to uncover a few details. For some of my adventures, I've uncovered entire archaeological reports with maps, documents, images, interviews, and it kind of gets overwhelming pretty fast. And that's where Opera comes in. Opera 1 R2 isn't just my browser, it's become my research command center. And it's become essential in not just planning my trips and my adventures and my treks, but also my everyday browsing. Let me show you some of my favorite features. The floating music player lets me control my music, play, pause, or skip, while I'm researching maps or old archaeological notes. I can even move it anywhere on the screen, inside or outside the browser, without breaking my workflow. I can customize Opera's look and feel with dynamic themes, changing colors, animations, even sound effects to match my style. I love the split screen feature because it lets me view websites like Google Earth and other maps side by side without juggling windows. Tab traces leave subtle visual breadcrumbs, these lines under my tabs, helping me retrace my steps and see where I was most recently. With tab islands, I can group all my tabs so all my archaeological research notes stay in one place, and my notes for my surprise family trip to Hawaii stays in another. Opera even has a built-in AI called Aria, and I can pull it up with a quick Control/ or Command/ without opening a new tab. Aria can even create images, helping me imagine what an ancient arrowhead might have looked like. I can also upload photos of plants and trees I come across. Look, here's some Mormon tea. And Aria helps me identify them on the spot. Opera 1 R2 has been a game changer for me. I keep track of my adventures with it, my research, and I know it's something that you'll enjoy too. So check the description below to download Opera today for free. So now that you've seen a bit about how I prepare, let's jump back into this adventure to see what I discovered. I found some very exciting things that I can't wait to share with you. Okay, so this is it right here. You can see it. This clearing, and there's these little mounds all over the place. And I think that's what I saw on Google Earth. These little kind of mounds, and I'll show you. Sorry, I mean on LIDAR. Wow, and look, there's this is lithic scatter right here. So see how there's pottery? And there's these little chips and flakes and pieces of chert all over. So that's a piece of pottery. There's another one over there. All right, so unfortunately it looks like somebody was driving down this. It is super straight though. The weird thing about this road is that definitely people have been here on this thing, but I keep finding pottery, broken pottery all over on the sides. Well, let's do a test. Is it 15 feet wide? Maybe. Is it 30 feet wide? No. It's kind of small. The fact that there's pottery, I keep finding pottery on the sides, is very interesting to me. Could this be a long forgotten Chacoan road? It's very possible. But right now I don't really, I don't know what I'm thinking right now. But there have been Chacoan roads that, you know, just modern people used. Especially down in New Mexico, they're just kind of faded away into other roads and other trails that people use now. So kind of sad and disappointing, but maybe that's what's happening here, is modern people just kind of adapted the ancient road to a modern road, a modern Jeep road. Yeah, I don't think my Impala could have done this. Somebody broke off a piece of something there. Look at this. Yeah, that would have been me. Yeah, not too exciting, huh? Just a road, yay. No wildlife besides some birds, juniper trees, cedar trees. We're outside, so that's already a win for us. So this road keeps going straight, but the Jeep road goes over here to the left. So I'm gonna follow this straight. Yeah, see more of these mounds. Maybe these were added later. And it goes straight up this thing. So I'm thinking a couple things right now, and maybe you can, if you're familiar with Chacoan roads and great houses and things, then you'll kind of understand what I'm talking about. The reason why I'm thinking this could have started as a Chacoan road and then repurposed to adapt to modern times and ranchers and things is because this is close to a great house. But did this connect to another great house down there? It just keeps going straight. There are several very interesting things about Chacoan roads. The first of which is that they are very straight. And they just go straight for miles and miles. And you would think that if they came to some cliffs that they would, you know, turn the roads and go around the cliffs, but they usually just carve trails directly into the cliffs or stairs. Another interesting thing is, I used to think that all of the Chacoan roads connected to Chaco Canyon, but the more I've learned about these Chacoan roads is that they don't all do that. These roads usually start at what's called a great house, and then they'll just go off a little ways towards like a visible landmark feature in the horizon, a landmark or something, and just kind of fade away. These roads, I think what's the modern idea now is that these roads are more symbolic than practical. We don't know for sure though. One thing is for sure is that they're really cool. There's many miles of them. Something that's very interesting to me is that back then they didn't have horses and carriages and wagons, and they just didn't have it. So why would they need roads that are 30 feet wide if there wasn't any practical mean? The question is, what were they using these roads for? Many of the roads have faded away into the desert because they're just kind of cleared areas that over the centuries, you know, dust, sand, wind, all that stuff blows over on top of them, covers them up a little bit. Sometimes they're very hard to see. And so that's why on LIDAR you can make out these little small depressions, but in this case it looks like a very straight road. And there is a great house nearby, so that's why I'm kind of excited to see what this actually means. I'm trying to imagine why this road would be here for modern times, and I think a good reason is drilling, gas, and oil exploration. That's very possible. They make very straight lines and just kind of go in this pattern of drilling. Oh, so we got some bones here. Those look very old. It kind of stops here. Looks like this was pushed down, huh, by machinery. Goes up over there. Yeah, see, look, there's more pottery. Right next to this road. Where is this taking us? It kind of looks like these boulders were pushed out of the way. They're kind of lined up on that edge. Let's see what's up here. Oh my gosh. This road just goes straight and straight and straight. Oh, what is that? So the interesting thing is I know where I'm at now, and straight at the end of this road, there's a really big site. It's this road connecting all these sites. The site's up here on this mesa to some important site down there. So this road stops at this edge right here and just keeps going. Like it literally just goes down. Well, I can't really make out right here too much, but then it just goes straight up, picks up about right there. Ancient road repurposed for modern times, or modern road used only in modern times. Could be for gas exploration, mining, I don't know. I'm gonna do the best that I can. I'm gonna go down there and see where this road ends, because it seems like it ends just down there, kind of towards the wash, the lower part of this valley. But now we're gonna go back and I'm gonna go all the way down there and see what is at the end of this road. I'm going to check out this high point first before heading back. Nothing going on really. It's like a stone box. That's cool, like an ancient stone box. Put some gold plates in there. I can still see the snout on that thing. Is that a coyote or a fox or something? All right, so now I'm down here. So yeah, so let's see if this road connects to this ancient community right here. And I'm just not gonna go crawl all over it because I know it's just crumbled so bad. It's been looted, destroyed, yeah, over the years. Here, so is there gonna be clues that the road is ancient? I don't know. Let's get up there and find out. Oh look, that's a good sign. So chert, that's not really an arrowhead point or anything. But yeah, that's what we want to see. I'm looking at the ground for any broken pottery, anything like that. If you guys see anything, let me know too, okay? Yeah, more pottery, grayware. Right here in the open. Straight up there is where I was before. Oh, look. Black on white style. Well, something was here for sure. Oh, corrugated. Wow, that's a really nice piece. Just leave it for others to enjoy. That's beautiful. So all right here in this whole area, oh, look, I think we found it. So all right here, there's just tons of broken pottery just scattered all over the place, especially right there. There's a couple of really big pieces right here. Just leave everything right here. Yep, there it is. Here it is. Okay. So see, this area right here is just flat. Like there's something right, almost like there was kind of like a big square right here, and there's kind of a foundation area over there. Yeah, sorry, I'm looking at the ground. It looks like something was right on this ridge line. These rocks right here. This is really exciting because if you can see behind me, a little notch in the trees where the trees were cleared, it lines up perfectly with this site. So that road that we were on comes straight to here. Yeah, I'm looking straight down it. So this is the site right here, this whole area. Wow, interesting. Obviously, there's not much here. There's just nothing here. It's just all debris. The only thing left are the small artifacts. That's kind of it. It's really interesting how it connects to these ruins right here. And the several sites that I saw up there of broken pottery along the way of that road, what do we conclude from that? We can conclude definitively that we don't know anything. We can conclude that there's some connections, there's some plausible connections. That's what I love about my channel, The Trek Planner, is that I want to see what's out there, and you're coming along with me. I hope you enjoy this stuff because I just can't get enough of it. Even this site right here, you might think, oh, there's not much really going on, but this was someone's history, and we can appreciate it for that. Well, what do you guys think of this adventure? It was kind of just random, really fun still. I really hope that my videos help you feel like you're outdoors with me, that we're exploring together. I hope you had a great time, and I hope to see you on the next adventure.